What's up, boss babes? It's your girl, the Ebony B, and I'm back with another tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this cute little rainbow eyeshadow look from the Sour Patch Kid palette from Morphe. And it's really becoming my favorite, y'all. So if I just keep using it over and over again, baby, I bought it. I paid my money for it. So y'all just sit back and watch and enjoy. But I do recommend purchasing it. It was only 22 bucks. So yeah, go get that. Okay, and my brows were already done, so I already have some of the foundation, which is the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer in the color, I think it's warm olive or something like that. But I have that on part of my lid, but not where I'm going to cut my crease, so I can pick up that purple color really good. And you may see some spotted areas in my shadow. I'm not sure if you can really tell that or not, but my brushes were kind of damp. So that is the cause of that. So you just want to make sure your brushes are dry when you are doing, well, not too dry, but dry enough to where it doesn't, oh, bless me, to where it doesn't mess up the shadow or take off the product that you already have on your eye. So I'm just going in on both eyes, and I'm just using the windshield wiper method, making sure I get that color deeply packed it onto my lids. I don't want to look ashy at all. Alright, so now it's time to cut that crease. So I'm going to be using my e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer in the color Fair Beige. So basically you want to use a base or some type of concealer that looks white, basically, and that is about as white as it's gonna get out of that collection. So I'm just gonna go and cut my crease. For video purposes, I did speed it up, so please don't go as fast as I am, because trust me, I was not going that fast. But yes, just take your time and cut those creases. The good thing about the e.l.f. Concealer, I probably said this already, but it dries pretty fast, and it's thick, and it's very, very matte. So you really don't have to work the product in too much. It's once it's on there, baby, it's there. So just be really careful with it. And by the way, I am using my Morphe brush. It is flat and it's rounded. I can't remember the exact number, but I can put that in the description for you guys. But you just want to make sure that the hairs are not all wild and separated, or it's not going to give you a clean cut. And guys, as far as the lighting, I apologize if it gets too bright or too dark at sometimes. I'm just trying to make sure you guys can actually see what I'm doing, and I can see what I'm doing at the same time, so bear with me. Alright, so now that I'm done perfecting my creases, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my first shade, which is the yellow shade off of the palette. And I'm just going to go with a little small brush and go right in the corner of my eyes, aka my tear ducts. So, and you don't really have to worry about the fallout, y'all. So if you see me have a lot of fallout, it doesn't matter because I'm going to wipe all of that off with a makeup wipe. That is the whole point of doing your eyeshadow before you put your foundation on, so that you can go in, clean everything up, wipe it off, and then put your foundation on. All right, now it's time to go in with your lime green shade. I know you guys can barely see that because it's so bright. It's actually really dark in my house that day. It was dark, it was raining, but my camera is just picking up really good. So you're going to go in with your lime green shade right next to the yellow shade. And just, tap that on really good. Make sure you're getting as much color as you can. You don't want to be able to see the e.l.f. concealer underneath. So just tap that on. Don't go too far out. And then make sure you kind of blend it into the yellow a little bit. That way you don't have any harsh lines. Now, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This shade, this blue shade right here, honey, this is my favorite shade of the palette. It's just so tropical looking. I know I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that shade for Easter in the summertime. But yeah, you're just going to go in with the blue shade right at the middle of your crease. And I know y'all kind of see me mess up right there, but it's okay. All you have to do is just get a brush and just lightly brush it away, brush that fallout away. So yeah, just tap that in really good. Make sure you blend it into the lime green shade a little bit, not too much. And if you have little eyes like me, you might want to just like raise your eyebrows a little bit just to make sure you're not missing any spots on your cut crease. All right, now it's time to go in with your orange shade. So my eyes are really little. I barely had enough room for the pink after that, but if you have bigger eyes, you may have more space. But I'm going to show you guys how I fix that as well. So I'm just going in with my orange shade right next to the blue. And I just want to tell you guys that specific eye right there, I messed up on that eye so many times. I really, it was crazy. I started that whole eye over more than one time. And it was just because my allergies were really bad, and like my eyes would water right in the crease and get the whole eyeshadow wet. And you don't want your eyeshadows to get wet at all, because then it just looks so crazy. So I just had to keep starting over. Even when I was wiping my lids and stuff, like my tear ducts with the with a tissue, like it wasn't helping, y'all. I have a whole little scratch on the corners of my eyes because I just wiped and wiped and wiped. My allergies are just bad. So if you got bad allergies like me and your eyes water, just try to keep like a fan in front of you or something so that it can keep your eyes from leaking. Because that was ridiculous, y'all. But it's worth it. I'm learning, I'm getting my practice in, and I'm really having a good time with these looks that I'm creating. Okay, now right here, I showed that I was going to do purple and pink, but I just did pink because um, y'all can barely see anything, any space for me to put pink right there. So what I ended up doing towards the end is I went in with my e.l.f. concealer and kind of cut a little bit more space of my crease so I can put the pink there. And you're also going to see me kind of mess up with the pink, like go over too far. All I did was go over that same messed up area with the purple shadow. But yeah, this eye gave me pure hell, y'all. I struggled and struggled and struggled. There's no way that I should have still been working on that eye for that long. But I figured it out for y'all. So just don't get discouraged when you make mistakes. At the end of the day, I wasn't going anywhere. I literally did my makeup, took pictures, watched TV, and went to bed. So, don't get discouraged. Take your time. It's a learning process. You know, nobody is perfect the first few times that they learn. Just keep working. All right, so I'm just trying to perfect that eye the best that I can. I'm going in and wiping off that fallout with my makeup wipe. And I'm just going in with my purple shade and trying to clean up the ends of my eyelid. Like I said, it was a struggle, but it doesn't look bad on camera. It doesn't look as bad as I was thinking. I'm a perfectionist, so when things don't look up to my standards, I'm gonna keep trying to fix it, y'all. I'm hard on myself, so. All right, so now that I'm done with the eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping my lashes. I'm just using some clear Kiss lash glue, and I'm gonna put those on my lashes and let them sit for a little bit. And I'm just gonna put those lashes on. And I also did my eyeliner off camera as well, just because I just was struggling. I was kind of mad, but but yeah, I did my eyeliner off camera, and I used the MAC eyeliner. It really doesn't matter as long as you use one that you can handle and you can actually maneuver and manipulate without getting it all over your eyes. So some people use a felt tip, some people use the regular applicator, whatever works for you. And right now I'm just using a primer that I got from the beauty supply. I really don't even know what it doesn't even have a name on it, so I couldn't even tell you what it was. But like I said, I'm not going anywhere, so I'm just priming my face, and I'm gonna start putting on my lashes at this point. Me personally, I'm able to just pop my lashes right on. I guess because my eyes are so little, I don't know, y'all, but they're already shaped to my eyes, so all I have to do is just pop them on, and I just kind of use my nails to force them on my right above my lash line. All right, so now it's time to go in and complete the beat, y'all. I am just using my beauty blender, and I think it's a Makeup Forever beauty blender. I'm not sure, I can't remember, but I'm using my beauty blender to put on my Fenty concealer. I am the shade 440, And right now I'm just taking a foundation brush to kind of tap that on my face and make sure I'm getting it everywhere. So yeah, I'm just doing my thing, you know, same routine, you guys, that I've been doing. Foundation, concealer, contour, highlight, blush, you know, and then you go in with your lip. Nothing too serious, but I'm just excited that I'm getting this look completed because like I told y'all, I worked and worked and worked, but I did not give up. So don't give up if y'all out there, you know, making mistakes. It's okay. All right, and again, I'm just using that same concealer that I use for my eyebrows, which is the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer, and it's the color olive. And I just go right underneath my eye because I have a fat face and I don't want to make my face look really flat. So I'm just going right underneath my eye, and with a beauty blender as well. And yeah, you guys, I'm getting used to it. I'm getting the hang of it. Putting foundation and all that and highlight and all that was never an issue for me. I just had to challenge myself to get into the shadows because I would do the everyday look everywhere I went. And that's kind of boring. You know, you want to, you know, introduce yourself to some color, you know, have fun with it. And right here is where I went in with the purple shadow and brought it back down to my tear ducts. I feel like I accidentally put too much highlighter there. So I just brought that color right back with the brush. And then I just blended it in my highlight again with my beauty blender. And also, ladies, you know, if you want to set your face, you know, with your Sasha, ooh, I can't even talk, Sasha Buttercup powder or whatever setting powder you use, you can do that too. I didn't just because, like I said, it was like 7 o'clock at night. I wasn't going nowhere, so I didn't really have to worry about flashback or, you know, I really wiped it off maybe 2 hours later. So I'm just, you know, continuing my highlight. And as I mentioned before, with the e.l.f. concealer, it dries fast. So do one area at a time. So you see how I did one eye and then the other. And then now I'm doing my forehead, my T-zone at one time. So that way it doesn't get dry and make a harsh line. All right, so now I'm going to use the brown shade or the chocolate shade on the Sour Patch Kid palette. And I'm going to go in and contour my face where I usually contour. That looks dark as hell, but I'm about to blend that out with my beauty blender. And it comes out just perfect. So that's another reason why I love this palette. It has every shade you need. You can mix the shades to make a different color. You know, it's really everything you need. It's all the colors in the rainbow. So yeah, I'm having fun with it. I think that was a great choice as like one of the first palettes I bought for my new channel. So Alright, so now you see me going in and contouring my nose. I'm going all the way up the bridge towards my eyes. And I'm just using a really flat square brush to make sure I don't over contour my nose. And I'm going to blend it out with a blending brush. And I thought I had went too deep with the contour shade, but honestly, I feel like I did pretty good. But like I said, I'm a perfectionist, so if it looks wrong to me, I'm gonna go in and fix it. But basically, if you do kind of over contour, just go back in with the beauty blender that you had your highlighter concealer on, that you use for that. Just go in on those spots with that same beauty blender or brush, and it'll work that out for you. So I'm just going in into my eyeshadow as well. That way it transitions into the contour. All right, now I'm going in with my Fenty Killawatt highlighter, and that is the gold one. It really just does wonders on brown skin. I love it. So I'm just going in on my nose, the tip of my nose, and the bridge. And then I'm also going to do my forehead and right on my brow bone. I'm going to put some highlighter there as well. Okay, and I like to go in with a makeup wipe and just get that excess foundation off my lips. Some people don't do that. I guess it depends on the shade lips you have. Like if you have like really dark lips and you're trying to get a lighter shade lip combination, just leave the foundation there. That way it'll pick up the color a lot better. But I'm just using the same infallible eyeliner that I use on my brows. I'm using those to line my lips. And then I'm going in with my favorite NYX Butter Gloss in the color Madeline. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and blot away the excess lip gloss and put on some clear Beauty Supply lip gloss on top of that to complete my lip. All right, so now I'm going in with my mascara. You can use any mascara that you like. I like to, when I take the wand out, just wipe it off with a tissue. That way it doesn't get too clumpy or fall out. But as you can see, I kind of bumped my nose with the wand and ended up getting some on my nose, but it wiped away pretty quick. So I'm doing that. And then I'm also going to go in on my underlid, my bottom lid, with the black shade on the Sour Patch Kid palette. And I'm going to give myself like a little eyeliner there as well. now you see me going in with a little LA Girls blush palette that I got from the beauty supply. I've had this for probably since like 2017, y'all. It just been hanging in there with me, but I'm just using the pink blush shade to give some color to my face. And I think that's really cute on my face. It warms me up a lot. And then I'm just using a beauty supply store setting spray. And yeah, that's basically all I did, you guys. I'm going to let that dry and boom, finished product. I'm so in love with it. I'm glad I took my time and didn't get discouraged. Let me know what you guys think about it. You know, give me some thumbs up, give me some pointers. Whatever you guys got for me, let me know. But if you try this, tag me in it. Go on Instagram, tag me in and say, hey girl, I was inspired. But more looks coming soon. Thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate your support. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell, send everybody my way. Tell them I'm the next up because I'm the best up. And that's on Boss Babe Gang. So until next time, peace.